Hello everybody, this is BlondieHound, otherwise known as Blondie, and welcome to the Insomniac part of my channel. I'm going to be playing games every so often in the middle of the night, and I just don't feel like sleeping, that kind of thing, or can't sleep. This time it's due to the fact that I can't sleep due to the massive cough I have right now. So anyway, I found this game on the App Store. It is entitled Thunderfleet, and this is probably the first game that I'm going to recommend that you do not get. There's several reasons for that. It's an RTS, and the thing about RTSs is that they're very delicate things. They have to be very well built to be any good, and those RTSs that are good tend to be very high-end, very expensive games that have taken maybe 2-3 years to develop just due to certain balancing issues. This one is very, very slow paced. It takes forever for the ships to get anywhere, and this is a naval kind of strategy game, so it's open sea. If that's the thing you kind of like, fine, go for it, but this is not a game that I recommend wholeheartedly. So Thunderfleet, this is Thunderfleet Lite, by the way, which is just the demo for the game. And to start off, you can hear that there's some music in the background right now, and that is my own personal soundtrack. Reason being that this game doesn't have any music, which I said in a previous video that I'm not a fan for music, but in slow-paced, very boring RTSs, I changed my tune there for a bit. So yeah, this game is not exactly what I would say prime for the gaming industry. Okay, so first problem that I have with it was obviously the soundtrack. There is none. The second problem I have with it is how slow paced it is. Okay, there's not even a fast forward button. Okay, I would say that it would be fine if I could speed up the time that it takes to do things. Fine, I don't care. But when you force me to go at a certain speed in an RTS, that's when I get pissed off. So yeah. So let's look at the graphic style. Obviously, it's kind of like a 8-bit thing, and this game just it's stupid. Okay, first of all, the business model of it. Okay, so this is a demo of the game, which is alright. Okay, I'm fine with demos and light versions of the game that you can repeatedly play, but this particular game kind of makes me mad, because in a demo you're supposed to give the player a few options, see what their options are in the game, what they can do. If this is and show them everything that they can do, okay? Whether it be make choices or do random stuff. If this is all that's in the game, it's going to be boring. There is a multiplayer version in the full game, but not in the demo, obviously. I'm fine with that. If it's not in the demo, okay, like multiplayer not being in the demo, fine, I'm fine with that. But when you only give me one tutorial mission during the demo, I get a little mad, because I don't want to play just the tutorial. I want to play something else and see how the game plays out. I want to be intrigued. This doesn't intrigue me. So yeah, if the developers are watching this, take a hint. This is not a game that I fully accept. So yeah, let's move on from that and just say that the amount of units you get, limited. As far as the demo goes, there's only 3. I would rather have maybe 5 to choose from. And if there's only 3 in the full version, this is going to be a very disappointing game. Yeah. This game isn't even in beta, it's like a full release game too, which is stupid. So yeah, I don't recommend even picking up the demo, let alone buying the full version. So yeah. And as you can hear, I'm coughing, and this is the reason why I sound absolutely tired. Because when I was recording this, it was about 2:30 in the morning. I'm recording this at 2:30 in the afternoon, and I barely slept. I'm running off of literally maybe an hour and a coffee. So yeah, I'm going to be taking a nap after this. So you have a unit-based system in this game, and it takes forever to build anything. Even the cheapest unit takes forever to build, and even though it has a bar that shows you how far along the item is, it doesn't give you like an actual number, like percentage-wise or anything. So yeah, movement in this game is very difficult. Again, it's very slow paced, so the ships move like at a turtle's pace, literally. Okay, like I'm pretty sure I've seen turtles walk faster than these ships go, and that's even the fastest ship that's out on the board right now. So yeah, takes forever to do shit. As you can see, I'm trying to find ways to keep these ships moving and keep myself entertained. I'm not entertained at this point. I'm literally playing this just to see, at this point, just to see if there's an end game. Okay? Like, I played this earlier and lost, so I played it again, and yeah. Even the ships, kind of like, to use the torpedoes, you have to click on them. Okay, like there's fire at will, hold fire buttons, okay? And it works for both torpedoes and the main guns on the ships. Yeah. The ships don't even, like, you can zoom in really close, and that would be great if there was a good graphic style to it. So, yeah. The only real RTS I ever enjoyed was probably Tom Clancy's End War, and that got a lot of bad reviews just for being, you know, not the regular kind of Tom Clancy game. So yeah. Anyway, like in most RTSs or unit-based games, I decided to try and figure out how many units I could have on the board, and I guess there's one good thing I could say about it, and that is the fact that it seems to be unlimited amount of units. So if you're like all for like gigantic armadas, great, but this is still not a game that I recommend wholeheartedly. So let's just jump cut to about the end of the game, and I'll show you what happened with my fleet of ships. Yeah.
Got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. But you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Celestia waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you've got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Celestia waits for you?
Alright, so I'm back, and as you can see, I built up a gigantic fleet. Again, this took forever to do, okay? I played for an hour, okay, on this game, and I still only have like 10 ships, maybe from the looks of that, maybe 12. But, you know, I always underestimate numbers just because I usually overestimate and then that kind of thing, and then I bring it down a few notches, and then, yeah. So, as you can see down in the lower right-hand corner, there's a mini-map, which is alright. It's very basic mini-map. I mean, it's not going to win any artistic awards, but it's a nice mini-map, just the same. This has a territory system. You capture territories, and each territory you capture gives you, you know, bonus time on building ships. So you build ships faster for every piece of territory you pick up. You also capture territory faster depending on how many ships are in that territory that are yours. Territories will not be captured if there's even one enemy ship in the territory, but it will not just reset, which is, I guess, alright. I've seen other games that can do that worse, so yeah. So, what else is in this game? Yeah. Nothing. That's basically it. I covered everything. The rally point button doesn't work on the top. You have to select units, all of the units at once, which you can do, you know, drag box over, but that's kind of like, I don't really want to do that all the time. Maybe what if I just want to select one ship and then move it, that kind of thing, and then I want it to go back to a group of ships. Well, the squad buttons on the left hand side don't work. The zoom buttons do, but the other buttons don't. Or at least I don't even know how to use them. So, yeah. The factories that you use to build the ships, they're complicated to use. When I first played this, I was just like, why am I building these ships when I have this ship selected on the screen? And then I looked down at the right beside the picture of the ship on the top of the screen, okay, you see something and it's a green text that tells you what ship's being built at that particular base, okay, and you can see the bases below that. You got the HQ, the second gun, third gun, and it looks like other maps bring in a few more bases or factories that you can build ships at, but yeah, there's, again, even capturing the territories is really boring. Like, in this particular game, or this particular map, all I got was headquarter bases and dry docks with a radar station. That was it. Like, this isn't even a tutorial. This is the kind of game that was built overnight, okay, or during the night when somebody was just bored. Some lonely programmer just decided, okay, I'm gonna build something, let's make a game, and then he decided to sell it on iTunes. This thing isn't even worth the 99 cents it's probably worth on iTunes. This is the demo. It is not worth the free version of it. Like, seriously, man? If they're watching this, come on. Get over yourselves. I usually play any kind of game. I'm not a big RTS fan, but I'm okay with them, okay? There are some that did it good. StarCraft, for instance, did it really well. Then, you know, Tom Clancy's End War was my favorite because you didn't have to worry about building things. You just had to, like, drop them in, and then you just ordered them around. This one, you have to build the things. You don't have to set up the bases, thank God, but you have to capture them. And you see me zooming in on the ships, which look horrible. But yeah, on easier settings, the AI just seems to give up. Even the advanced isn't all that difficult, and the next level up is expert, and it's like, and that's it. Like, this wasn't difficult, and this was on advanced. So it's like, yeah, even the gameplay isn't challenging. So yeah. Again, this game I do not recommend, and that, so you can make your own decision if you want. I'll leave the text thing in. You can go to the App Store if you want and get this game. I don't even know if this is available on smaller iOS devices, but I do know it's available on the computer for Macs. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. As you can see, I pretty much captured that territory in several seconds. Okay, usually it would take longer, but because I have such a massive armada of ships, yeah. I think I try and move them to the last territory. Basically, all you have to do is capture the last territory to win. So, again, the AI isn't all that challenging, which is kind of sad. I wish it was, but yeah. I think I show it right here how fast it captures, but it takes a good chunk of time to get there. Hopefully the background audio isn't too loud, because the music that I was listening to basically covered up all of the in-game sound, which I don't even think there's an option to change the sound. I didn't check the options menu, but I really didn't care, because the minute I loaded it up, it didn't have any music, and I'm like, that's... because, again, if a game has music, they're going to try and show it off, and usually you have to turn it off. The minute that I log in and there's no music, I'm just like, yeah, this game did not have the love and care that, you know, most games had. So that's pretty much it. And again, people, if I sound tired, that's because I am. So give me a break. I'm doing my best. So as you can see here, yeah, I was going through things, and those little black dots on that screen, yeah, those are torpedoes. Look at them. Look at those things. That was my fleet firing at the enemy. And it's almost like tiny little sperm. Look at that, like black sperm, just swimming around, off to destroy a ship, just like they would destroy a woman's womb. Anyway, what was I saying? Again, I'm so bloody tired right now, I don't even know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm gonna go sleep, and I'm gonna probably lower the background audio on this, and yeah, I'll let you watch the rest of this if you want. If not, hit that old subscribe button and leave a like, maybe a favorite, and check out my other videos. I do free-to-play games pretty much every day, or I have a video up pretty much every day too. And yeah, this has been Freebies with BlondieHound, with a look at Thunderfleet, the INSOMNIAC episode. This might become a new thing. I might do one drunk too, but I don't know. So yeah, anyway, hope you have a good day. This is BlondieHound signing out. Bye.
Yes, it does, because all I really need is a smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine. I like to see you grin, awesome. I love to see you beam, rock on. The corners of your mouth turned up is always pinky stream, oof bump. But if you're kind of worried and your face has made a frown, I'll work real hard and do my best to turn that sad frown upside down. Because I love to make it grin, grin, grin. Yes, I do. Bust it out from ear to ear, let it begin. Just give me a joyful grin, 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 and you fill me with good cheer. It's true, some days are dark and lonely, and maybe you feel sad, but Pinky will be there to show you that it isn't that bad. And there's one thing that makes me happy and makes